What you're about to see happened to me and my best friends 1 year ago. This is the story of our last week together. Dude, it's a map to the desert. Whatever it is, this Saturday, we're going to sneak behind our parents' backs and find out.
I think that the movie's about friendship and staying together.
This is our last chance to try and do something.
And it's an adventure.
Even as a kid, you can do anything.
I'm in. I'm in.
You're building a spaceship.
He's building
And you need our help building the spaceship. Let me make sure I don't have any plans. Nope!
We're rolling.
We wanted to take found footage and do something a little different with it. We wanted to make it feel like the movie belonged to the kids.
We really want to make a kid empowerment movie, kind of a message that if you stick together with your friends and you trust each other, you can really overcome just about anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to move and these clowns are making us do it. Maybe we could stop them.
It's a little like you're in the movie. This is more like you're in the movie, you're not watching a movie. As soon as the movie starts, you are in it.
Ah! There's something in there!
What? Dude, are you kidding me right now?
I like to film everything, you know? That's fun, make movies.
There was a looseness to the way we kind of made the movie. We had a script every day, but when I hired the kids, I said, I hired you guys because you're great, and if they felt like they wanted to invent something, great.
I've always been taught, don't look at the camera, don't even acknowledge it. But this project was very different because we could look at the camera.
Just promise me you're not gonna do that again.
So we were constantly switching things up, playing off each other, trying different things.
That's great, that's great.
Honestly, it was such a fast process that I was often writing the dialogue the day before. So they would be getting it that night, and we would rehearse with them very quickly. So we were all sort of making the scene the best it could be live as it was shot.
Hey, man. Whoa, man, slow down.
Tuck was kind of like me when I was younger, like the same type of kid. I was, witty.
It looks like your phone basically barfed on his screen.
Alex is very observant of things.
These are the ugliest things I've ever seen.
This guy, right? Give me my glasses.
We sort of see the movie through his eyes ultimately, even though Chuck is filming.
You guys are gonna give me a heart attack one day.
Sorry,
Turn that off, dude.
My character, Munch, is kind of the shy, lovable, comic relief.
How do I smell? Or I mean, look, or yeah, you can't smell in video.
He always keeps to himself, but halfway through the movie, he blossoms and transforms into a whole new guy. Do everything, give it all a shot. No! It even related to me. You really have to take chances and try new things, and maybe it'll pay off. I play Emma. She's someone a lot of girls can relate to, especially me. Hey, I want to go.
Really? Sounds great.
There was one challenging scene where I had to come in and start crying and have a fit. My mom had to drag my dad from the bar. Again.
What?
It was funny because we were actually surprised and like, whoa, like this is really good. We didn't even have to act at that point, so she was kind of doing all the work for that scene.
Told you guys I wanted to go.
What the?
One scene, I actually had the camera in my hand, and Dave was just like, okay, do what you want to do, go wild.
Dude, you don't have your seatbelt on!
You have to speed.
I'm trying! You're thinking!
Alex is driving, and I'm filming. So that was my first time using a real camera. I kind of got into the fact that I was filming myself, and it felt very real.
I need an Advil.
These things back here are the key. This is a little spacecraft. And this one was the one where they're shaking it around and like, what is it?
It's garbage. It's nothing.
And we didn't tell them, but we had pumped in air so that it would actually and like make a sound and kind of freak them out.
Whoa! It's a bomb!
Designing Echo, we had gone to a lot of creature houses, and they gave us sketches, and I said, none of these really are making me feel like I care for this being. The guy who ended up designing Echo, and his name was Ross Tran. He was 19 years old, and his very first sketch, right away, I was like, that's him, that's Echo, and from there, we just refined it.
Are you from space?
He's alive. He's not a robot or anything like that, but he's got robotic tendencies.
Are you a robot?
I didn't want to make him just a robot. I said, if he's going to be a robot, we have to give him a soul.
David really felt that a little owl, big expressive eyes, was important. But it was critical that they weren't eyes, that they were still biomechanical in some sense. And little cracks and dents were critical to the story behind it. This little guy just crashed, so he's got damage.
We didn't know how broken he was. The crash hurt him worse than we thought.
With Echo, one of the difficult things was he was so small, but we wanted him to perform. And how do you get all of his life into something that's so small? A little bit of hand puppeting, a little bit of radio control, kind of brought him to life.
What we have here are a couple of the examples of the Echo puppets that we built. We've got shy mode, and this is our cable puppet. The eyes move and the lights change, both color and position.
And the eyes usually tend to be where the soul seems to be coming from, so we really put a lot of time into trying to get those eyes to do as much as possible within the amount of space we had.
That is so crazy.
It's just very adorable when it moves and the way it talks. It's cooler than a puppy. And the puppy is extremely cool.
I would want an Echo.
Echo.
You know, these are his eyes.
If I'm holding Echo, we'd either have a little doll that was like him, or Dave would put a little light there to kind of signal that he was there.
Dude, he'll be fine.
No. We're not leaving him. I know how it feels.
We wanted someone to really connect with Echo, and so we, tried to find a guy who is missing something in his life. So you have Alex feeling like an alien in his own world, and so that's what bonds him to Echo.
We're gonna get you home, all right? We'll find a way.
His connection with Echo helps him say goodbye to his friends at the end of the movie.
The final scene where we go into the spaceship, we did not know what it was going to look like. They kept it a secret from us until the actual shooting of it. So when we walked in, we were really surprised.
I don't really know how to say goodbye, so I'm not gonna.
I definitely saw Teo grow up on set more than anyone else. We shot the spaceship goodbye scene on the last day of shooting. And he said to me, I'm so happy we shot this scene last because I feel like I've grown up over the process of making this movie.
You're my friend, you know? Even when I'm old, even when you think I've forgotten, I'm always gonna be there.
We did it as one long shot. So basically he has his speech, he says goodbye.
Bye.
He runs out of the spaceship, and then he wraps the movie all in one take.
Go, go, go!
And everyone applauded after the take, and it was an emotional moment for him and also, yeah, for all of us. This movie is about kids who could actually inspire change.
Whoa. I think at that age, at 12, it's like everything could lead to something great.
Oh my God.
You can accomplish anything you set your mind to.
That's what's gonna make this film a great film.
We're not kids anymore.
I think you're gonna want to get this.
We know now that we can do anything. We did that. That's insane. We just did that. Look, come on.